Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens... Real chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, well, they can break here. Oh, no joy this time. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Bebeto, and here's Bellingham. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Luis Suarez, picked out brilliantly. Courtois becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Now it's Bellingham. Araujo getting this one clear. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Neymar. Very nicely done. Nice interception, well timed. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Messi. That's going to go a long way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
No, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a shot at goal! Barcelona are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Eto'o. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good spot, he's seen the run. Quality ball. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi ploughing through the middle, and Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bebeto wins the duel. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half, then, just getting going. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So what can they make of this? Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Moved on forwards. Edmilson. It's Bellingham. Luis Suarez. And he's lost his man here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And we have our very first corner. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Edmilson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Davids stands tall and stands strong. And it's Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And he's had it nicked away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
13.
changes here
El
from both
dorsal
sides, in
18.
fact.
El dorsal 21. Luis Suárez.
Messi,
El dorsal 11.
and he's got the... There's the shot! It's a
Serán
loose ball.
sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Bale. El dorsal
And the
8.
shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Whatever happens, that
Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Edmilson. Romario. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's very neat. Good read, needed to be.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is good alertness. Now it's Luis Suarez. He could be in here. Oh, they could be... Mbappe! Luis Suarez! So close to drawing level.
Suarez was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Iniesta. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, shooting chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
So, third corner of the game. Played into the middle.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Romario, and Romario! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Climax! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's lost his man here. Neymar. Great hit! That's really well cleared. And it's Guti. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after...
He's got the shot away! Goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes short and sharp. Bellingham played out to the left flank. And Balde. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Bale. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Luis Suarez. Guti. Neymar. Big chance! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, what a... Can he put it away? Dispatched clinically. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A finish of great shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's climax! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's running through. Now the finish! Balde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Guti. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Valverde. Bellingham. And it's Bale.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. He's cut it out. Bellingham can get it clear. Has a go! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Bale. And again! Superb goal! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Malaga, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi, Belletti. In comes the corner. Malaga have their second corner now. In with a header! And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Bale.
Oh, that was expansive.
Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kluivert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Malaga get their 4th corner. Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, just skips past his man. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Stoichkov. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary. Xavi. And here's Suarez. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And here's Kluivert. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Up he goes! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Kluivert simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Stood up well to him there. Bale has created 1 goal already. He's picked his way through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 8, Messi, el dorsal 9.
Xavi getting this one
Serán
clear.
sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 21.
Now it's Bale.
El dorsal 19.
And it's Romario.
Beckham, el dorsal 4. Xavi Alonso, cambio de jugadores.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan.
He'll try from distance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham. In the city. Oh, it's one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at the space here. Oh, he's in!
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Romario. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. And he's found a way past. Now it's Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
In the city. Romario. Messi. That has been cut short. Beckham. Well, they could break here. Now it's in the city. Now it's Romario. Oh, good ball. And the shot! And he's found the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great reaction! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Beckham. In the city.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Xavi plays a delicate ball. Beckham has given away a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. Time added on 4 minutes. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. Xavi Alonso. And here's Romario. Aims beyond the defence. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot goal! A chorus of approval here, it's really good play. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. Bebeto engages and forces him off the ball. Messi is onto this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bebeto. Neymar. Messi. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Back into the middle. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Chooses to go cross-field. Fermin. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he cuts out the supply. Araujo. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Messi. Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Neymar considers his options. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Luis Suarez. He's in a... Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's delightful. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Goes down, but nothing given. Fermin.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Albert Ferrer. Xavi. Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Araujo wins the duel this time. Xavi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Griezmann. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Corner number 2 then. Camavinga. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Bebeto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just about up to the hour now. Always onto this. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Albert Ferrer. And the shot! There's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Bebeto takes control of it and he's on the move. Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 7.
Beckham.
Griezmann.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
Serán
it.
sustituidos por
Oh, that's
el
a nice
dorsal
ball.
9, el
Messi
dorsal 8,
looking to get on the end of this.
El dorsal 6, Iniesta. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Araujo. And it's Iniesta. And it's Cruyff. Here's Tchouaméni. Cruyff. Decent hit! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Oh, it's Pedri. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cruyff certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Iniesta. En-Nesyri. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Tries a shot! Beckham, the regular corner taker. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Beckham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Cruyff. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he thumps it clear. En-Nesyri. Now it's Pedri. Oh, what has happened here? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Bullet gets it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's well seen too. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Vieira. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that could set him on his way. Davis. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Davis. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looks to clip it forward. Sneijder. Pass is just off target. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cantona. This might spell danger. Shot a goal! Goal! Republic of Korea!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hoisted in. No, that's been intercepted. De Roberto. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Sneijder. Sané. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
South Korea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's cause for mild irritation. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard makes the interception. Vieira. Bebeto pinches it off him. Sneijder proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply...
And a shot! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto in acres of space out wide. He's had a hit! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sané. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they've been given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Stojkovic. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game as both sides...
He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Snyder. Oh, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
South Korea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hoeneß clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! Bergomi clears it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Stojkovic! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
South Korea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution.
And it's Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Luis Suarez. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Sané. Cantona. Bergkamp. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Stood up well to him there. He's played him through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stojkovic. Foot in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great hit! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played back in. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Romario. And now the breakaway.
Oh, good ball.
There's no shot at goal. Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square and not for the first time. Decent hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. And it's Romario. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead, and
that's that. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Just a quick announcement.
Stojkovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.